And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks very much. The Wizards have struggled the last couple of years, so some people were surprised that Bradley Beal signed an extension there. Beal said, "Today, a lot of stars want to team up. No knock, but I'm a firm believer in sticking with what you got. If I win a championship in D.C., that'll hold way more weight than if I just left and tried to get one." Kevin?
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Buchevich is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Avdia in its small forward. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Now Williams following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. And here we go. Washington fast break, and that one's good. Hachimura.
The fast break gets a strong finish from Hachimura, and he's good at staying active and finding ways to help.
Now here's White. Here's Williams. That misses off the backboard. Bryant up top. White covering. Bryant passes to Westbrook. Doesn't go for him. White with the defensive effort. Over in the corner, Williams. The 3 ball. And again, no good by Chicago.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Avdia can't hit. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Timberwolves. Kick out to Levine. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
Two shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
I mean, and when you think of Levine, I mean, his dunking ability comes to mind. I mean, he's proven to be an elite poster maker.
And so Levine nails both of them.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Beal gets a wide open look.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the three off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Here's Westbrook. After the made shot from Nikola Buchevich. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Back to Levine. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Washington with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
Passes it to Markkanen. Now White lets the three fly. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Shoots over Vucevic.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Outside, Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Denny Avdia. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Westbrook with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. And another miss by Washington.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 7. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
And here are the Bulls now. Outside, Levine. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Westbrook passes to Hachimura. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Bulls. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook pulls it in. Washington's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Washington shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. And so here is Chicago, leading by 5. White the pass to Levine. Ball's knocked loose. Beal with the steal. Over Levine. And another miss by Washington.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Markkanen can't get it to go. So it's the Wizards now. Here's Hachimura. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
With an attacking mindset and smooth style of offense, Hachimura is able to give opponents different looks.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. GA 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
And he sinks the second.
What a story Rui Hachimura is, the first ever Japanese-born player to be drafted in the NBA. And he's a great ambassador for our game.
And he nails the third.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
The kick out to Westbrook. There's the three. They get it back. Pass to Avdia. Hachimura with it. Oh, that's blocked.
The coaching staff loves this. They know Markkanen has the length needed to swat a lot of shots away.
Here's Buchevich, and slam dunk by Buchevich.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Now, here's Westbrook. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and very close to making the shot, but instead he'll go to the line for 2 on the shooting foul.
This is Bryant at his best, getting physical inside and drawing a good foul.
The Wizards have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And what you appreciate about Bryant is his hustle. I mean, a former second-round draft pick who continues to make his mark in the league.
Brown the pass to Buchevich. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Buchevich with the bucket. Washington calls timeout. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now here's Levine. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
The pass to Bertens. Here's Beal. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the basket by Hutchison.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Satoransky kicks to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Brown outside. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now, here's Lopez. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's Smith missing. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Vucevic. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Here's Bertens. Rejected by Young. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Here's Brown. That shot off the mark. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Beal. And the dunk by Lopez.
Oh, Lopez is terrific on the offensive glass. I love seeing him use his long arms to haul in the boards.
Satoransky looking around. And it's blocked. Here's Hutchison. He kicks to Smith. At the top of the key, Lopez. Pass to Beal. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Two shots.
And he can't get the first one. Mo Wagner's checked in for Vucevic. Good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bertens passes to Smith. Back to Bertans. Good on the shot.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
And here's Levine. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
And see, well, Sadaransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Sadaransky, he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Sadaransky.
And what you like about Sadaransky, I mean, he's really involved. His decision-making skills, the shot selection, he's just become a lot more dependable over the years.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. And he'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I like how Beal draws these type of fouls. Excellent at working the D and forcing their hand.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and after 1 year of collegiate basketball, Beal knew he was ready for the NBA, and I'd say he was right.
And he makes all 3. Now, here's Sadaransky. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Levine can't hit. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Gafford. Got a piece of it.
Oh, how about the physical abilities of Wagner? I mean, they make him a potent defender. He mercilessly denies the shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. Hey, you can shoot it. I got hit. You got this guy right here? Yeah, I got big man.
And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Bulls now. On the wing, Levine. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Bradley Beal picks one up.
The athleticism of Levine, it makes him a hard guy to cover. I mean, he loves getting the contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Two shot.
Free throw good, Levine.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Bradley Beal. And so Levine nails both of them. Wizards trail by 4. Smith outside, passes it to Bertens. From the top of the key, here's Gafford, and he lays it straight in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The Bulls shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Young drives in, it's blocked, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bertans.
Levine!
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Feeds it to Westbrook. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Now Levine. He's got 8. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Brown the pass to Levine. Young for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Levine. Bertans' shot is good.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
Satoransky the pass to Wagner. They need this. Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man, talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
A guy I view as the ultimate competitor. Westbrook's effort level is second to none, and it lifts his entire team.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. Three seconds left. Not going to go that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting, and then arena packed full of your own fans rooting and cheering you on. That's constant motivation and just energy, that puts us into this mindset that we have to win at home.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Washington. In at forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Bulls trail by 4. Wagner kicks to Brown. Pass to Young. Now the pass to Williams. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. Second shot opportunity. Hutchison with the rebound. Wizards leading by 4. Here's the 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second quarter, held scoreless. He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach Levine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. A shot by Williams, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Washington making some changes. Bryant is checked in for Davis Bertans. And it's Avdia in for Chandler Hutchison. And a change for the Bulls. Markkanen's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The Bulls have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside Westbrook. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Williams. Pass to White. And that one off the back of the rim and in. White's got his first basket of the night.
Well, he doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but White is versatile. I mean, he's got skills.
Bryant dishes to Beal. And another miss by Washington.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Avdia with it. Brown's there. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
This is Beal's game. A fantastic catch-and-shoot guy. He wastes no time in getting it out of his hands.
Throws it up high. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Lobbed up there for Westbrook. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, taking flight. Gotta admire how high Westbrook gets up when he goes for an alley-oop.
Markkanen finds White.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
Now here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Offensive rebound.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
And it's Brown missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category. And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
And it's White missing.
Well, their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Here's Hachimura. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brown with it. Westbrook picks him up. Passes to Wagner. No good with the layup. Wizards leading by 8. There's the triple. Hachimura, no good.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
To end the cold streak. Offensive rebound. That one good for 2.
Well, at almost 7 feet, Wagner can really own the boards, grabs the rebound, and finishes the play strong.
Beal taking his time here. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Markkanen finds Williams. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Wow. The first one falls. Robin Lopez is checked in for Hachimura. Chicago also making some changes. Buchevich checked in for Mo Wagner. And Levine subbed in for Troy Brown. And Williams drops them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Lets it go. Rebound, Washington.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
The open shot by Beal. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Levine against Beal. But they get it back.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Here's Buchevich. And again, Chicago. No good. And even 3-on-3 break. Unloads. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Beal's got 12.
Oh, look at the quick instincts of Beal. They're just fantastic. He does a super job of leaking out that time in transition.
Williams inside, and the shot goes down.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
For three, Westbrook. Good on the three-point shot. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
Because of Westbrook's dynamic driving ability, sometimes the defense will give him some space from deep.
White the pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia. That's foul number 2 for him. The Bulls making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Levine wide open. Here's Buchevich. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back with authority.
They get it back. Bryant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bryant. Bryant hits them both. Bulls trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Buchevich. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, there's such a great rhythm to the game. White looked comfortable on the catch and shoot.
For 3, Westbrook. No good on that one. And in Chicago the other way. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Wizards leading by 7. Westbrook with it. 14 points for him. Here's Lopez, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
That free throw good from Lopez.
Well, at this stage of his career, Lopez knows who he is. He's a hustler on both ends whose energy simply infectious.
And the Wizards making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for White. Both free throws good from Lopez. And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
Well, you look at Buchevich, he's not too far away from his spot in the starting five. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Westbrook against Saturansky. Here's Buchevich, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Buchevich is a tough cover because of that versatility.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And he makes the first. And Washington making a change here. Hutchison's checked in. And both free throws good for Buchevich.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Here's Westbrook. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. Washington leading now by 7. Kicks it to Westbrook. Here's Hutchison. Off target from three-point range. The Bulls shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
Bounce pass from Beal. Westbrook finds Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Oh, I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
Outside, Levine. Markkanen down low. Young with no one around. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Bradley Beal. Putting up 26 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities 100%.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Levine. 8 points for him. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Lopez is a long, wily guy. Remarkable at utilizing his size, especially inside, where he has the respect of the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Buchevich. Kick out to Levine. The shot's good on the assist by Buchevich. Buchevich has got 3 assists now in this one. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. From the line, and it's off the back rim, no good. Into the Bulls, shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Wizards up 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And 2017's most valuable player, Russell Westbrook, averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. Kenny, have you ever seen a lead guard who worked harder than the Brody?
Lead guard. No. He plays with the heart every night. He plays with that intensity every night. If I tried to do that when I was playing, I would be asleep for a week after every game. I couldn't come back. This guy plays with intensity, Shaq, that only few have played with. Shaq, you know anyone like that?
Not really. Hear the sound right here?
What's that? It sounds like a motor?
An incredible motor. Yeah, good job, Kenny.
Okay.
It's interesting to see how he adapts as he gets older.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
With just his attitude and the way he goes on the floor every night?
You?
AI.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you.
Artificial intelligence. I like it, Ernie.
Yeah. Who's AI?
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. Bulls trail by 9. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Markkanen. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Now here's Williams. White, wide open. He fires. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. White's got 10 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent, with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Oh, bro, come on, GA. Russ lives by the motto, why not? I mean, the same reckless abandon we see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Russell Westbrook. The past month has been surreal. Second in steals, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals, he's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from him. First one falls for him. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. Good on both. 90 seconds now into the second half. White the pass to Levine. Shoots from the high post. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Levine's got 13 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Outside Westbrook. Looking to end his cold spell. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, Westbrook. Bulls trail by 5. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Here's Westbrook. 17 points in the game. Outside Bryant. Outside Beal. Bryant against Buchevich. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The 6'10" Bryant is solid at drawing contact, especially when he's doing his best to score.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Free throw, good, Bryant. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Bulls. Bryant hits them both. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. He dishes it to White. Over Westbrook. And the Bulls with another miss. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Beal. Levine with the rebound. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Levine. Pass to Buchevich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Always a battle when you're up against Buchevich. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Back to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Beal. Rebounded by Buchevich. Buchevich has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
So it's the Wizards now. The Bulls knocking down the three. Westbrook passes to Beal. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. Second, Avdia.
Impressive dime count there, and you like to see that from a rookie. No better way to make a first impression than by spreading the wealth.
Over in the corner, Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And it's a three-point Chicago lead.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
Now here's Levine. He's got 13. Williams' shot is off. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, there's a purpose to Bryant's game. Play with energy, attack the basket, and give your teammates a good target on the lob pass.
Buchevich finds Williams. And here's Avdia. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. It's tipped. Now here's Williams. The pass to White. Now Wagner. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Westbrook against White. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. They get the rebound. Avdia can't hit. Chicago trailing here. White looking around. He kicks it to Levine. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Westbrook against White. Westbrook passes to Beal. Over Levine. The Wizards with another miss. Chicago's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. And he knocks down the first one. Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. Troy Brown's checked in for the Bulls. Both free throws good from Bryant. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Dishes it to White. Over Bryant. And it's White missing. The Wizards with the lead. From the high post. And it's Bryant missing. Pushing it up. Brown with it. Picked up by Bryant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brown. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Wizards. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Avdia. The Bulls also changing it up. Young comes in for Nikola Buchevich. And Zedaransky subbed in for Kobe White. And he makes both free throws. Washington trailing. Outside, Beal. He feeds it to Westbrook. And it's blocked. Young looking around. Kept alive. Wagner. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Bertans got 8.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Brown. Tries again. Pass to Wagner. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Bertans finds Westbrook. 14 feet away. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Russell Westbrook.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. And the Wizards with possession. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Zedaransky finds Brown. Shot, high post. Rebound by the Wizards. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tries from 10. Westbrook, no good. Chicago's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Zedaransky, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Washington shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
You know what? This is what Westbrook's relentlessness wins him. Buckets and a foul.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. The Wizards making a switch here. Lopez is checked in.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Levine passes to Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, it's important that Wagner plays with confidence. I mean, this is only going to help him get better over time.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Wagner.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. There's Beal with the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Westbrook passes to Beal. It's good. Beal's got 16.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Wagner with it. Lopez is there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Zach Levine. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging 29 points per game, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And the first one at the line is good. Markkanen, he's checked in for Zach Levine. That one falls, so he hits both of them. So here's Westbrook. He's got 23.
Hey, get Westbrook!
Down low, here's Bertanis, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brown outside. Pass to Markkanen. And yes, it's good. Markkanen's got his first points of the night.
Well, known for his shooting, Markkanen is still 7 feet. Great to see him score near the hoop.
Satoransky against Westbrook. Pass to Bertans. 6 to shoot. Here's Hutchison. Good defensive work there by Young. Chicago leading.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections. They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Round down low. He's covered by Beal. Lopez with the block. In transition, here come the Wizards. There's the pass to Hutchison. From outside, off the mark.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Markkanen.
And the Dirk comparisons, they're understandable. Markkanen is a big man who can shoot for days, but you know what? He'll flush it on you, too.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. He's perfect from the line this time. Washington trailing. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook double teamed. 1:02 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bertans. From 17 feet out, Hits the front of the rim and out. Chicago's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field. And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, your Beal is used to coming up against tough defenses. He welcomes the challenge they present.
Westbrook with the block. In transition, here come the Wizards. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 3-point Wizards lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Washington. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's White, and it's sent back by Lopez. And again, Washington running the court in transition. Puts it up from 15. Almost, but it rolls out. Bulls trail by 5. Floats it up for Williams. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Buchevich putting his vision on full display there.
Outside Westbrook. Great D that time from Buchevich. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Buries it from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
They get it again. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the slam by Williams.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Washington calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Buchevich.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout, trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
So for the Wizards, Hachimura comes in for Bertans, and it's Avdia in for Chandler Hutchison. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Outside, Beal. Passes it to Hachimura. It's deflected. And here comes White, leading the fast break over Westbrook. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to get open is Lopez. Got that one up quick.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Outside, White. Back to Buchevich. Bounce pass, Markkanen. Williams against Westbrook. A shot by Williams, no good. Wizards shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Bryant is checked in for Washington. And the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Beal. And no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Right side, White. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Well, there's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White. Not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And a wide open look for Hachimura. Cans the shot from the wing.
Well, Hachimura has confidence in his jumper, so he doesn't hesitate in catch-and-shoot situations.
Back to White from the arc. Washington with the rebound. Beal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shoots over White. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Buchevich, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Buchevich. Buchevich gets double teamed. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, the defense just handed White that assist. I mean, he smartly feeds a wide open shooter.
Pass to Bryant. Beal against Levine. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Beal dishes to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Outside Bryant. A good look from Hachimura. Rebound by the Bulls.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Buchevich missing. Wizards trail by 9. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Chicago leading by 8. Levine for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Puts it up from 17, and it's White with the rebound.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
See, I love how Beal didn't settle for the layup right there. He made sure to finish it with strength.
Chicago calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Buchevich.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Williams, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Westbrook kicks to Avdia. Back to Westbrook. Poked loose. White with the defensive effort.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Young's checked in. White the pass to Buchevich. On the wing, Levine. Young outside. Here's Buchevich. And slam dunk by Buchevich.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Buchevich. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for Buchevich. Wizards trail by 9. Westbrook surveying the D. And the pass to Beal. Over Young. Bank shot, no good. And Buchevich has got the ball here for the Bulls. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Williams is running. Rebound by the Wizards. Outside Bryant. Beal finds Bryant. Pulls it from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Hachimura. Rejected by Young. The shot's good from Bryant.
And once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Beal against Levine. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Beal can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 7. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. The Wizards shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. There's the dish to Westbrook. Over in the corner, Avdia. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And now it's just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Williams attacking. And slam dunk by Buchevich.
And the key for Buchevich is remaining aggressive. When he does that, this guy can dominate.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. He doesn't hit that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And Buchevich kicks to Young. Traps in the tray. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Double team on Westbrook. On the wing, Bryant. Releases from 15. Chicago grabs the miss. Young's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Levine. Doesn't go that time. Westbrook with the nice tee there. The rebound by Young. The Bulls leading by 9. And here we go. Here's Levine. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second guess themselves.
Here's Levine. White up top. He's covered by Westbrook, and Buchevich throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Buchevich, a force around the rim.
The offensive rebound. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Bryant.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Buchevich gets double teamed. White the pass to Williams. No good on the 3. Washington's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Looking to get it going. Beal can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 9. Outside, White. Buchevich gets double teamed, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Chicago. Outside, White. Outside, Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Connects from 3-point range. Levine's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Pass to Buchevich. Back to White. Shoots from the elbow. Bryant with the rebound. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Wizards. Hachimura finds Beal. Buries the long-range jumper.
And as long as Beal is active behind the three-point line, he's going to keep the D scrambling. He demands a lot of attention out there.
Outside, White. So the Bulls win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.